What's good, everybody? Welcome into the Early Edge, your daily sports betting show of record. We are powered, as always, by the almighty SportsLine, the best value in all of sports betting, and it's not close. Now, we brought the show on the road this week. We are at the beautiful Tropicana Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey, and the beautiful Caesars Sportsbook. But you know what they have here at Caesars Sportsbook? They have all kinds of Champions League odds, so it got us to thinking, we need to do another special episode. You asked for it, so you got it. Let's bring in the star of the show. You know him, you love him, from just south of London, Mr. Martin W. Green. Martin, welcome back to the Early Edge.
Hey, Coach, I am just south of London, but I wish I was in Atlantic City right now. That's great.
Oh, we're having a good time. We certainly are. And everybody here is talking about you, and they're talking about the Champions League. I'm dead serious. So, let's get right into it. Tuesday, what an incredible lineup we have, and you can see each and every game on Paramount Plus, including at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, Atletico and Liverpool. And Martin, it just so happens that our first play of the game is this, or first play of the show is this game. What do you like?
Yeah, this is a really big game between Atletico Madrid and Liverpool. These teams met in the in the knockout stages a couple of years ago. Atletico beat Liverpool. Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp was very, very angry after the defeat. He doesn't like the way Atletico play at all. So it's a real grudge match. But I think Liverpool might exact a measure of revenge in this game. Problem for Atletico is that they're missing their two best central defenders. Stefan Savic is injured, and Jose Jimenez picked up an injury while playing for Uruguay during the international break. So Savic suspended, Jimenez injured. That does not bode well for a game against Liverpool's rampant attack of Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane and Roberto Firmino, who were on fire at the weekend. They beat Watford 5-0. They beat Porto 5-1 in their last Champions League game. They're just going goal crazy at the moment, Liverpool. And I think they should be able to exploit Atletico Madrid defence that's missing two of its key men. So the odds on an away win for Liverpool at plus 125 look really appealing to me.
Yeah, I can't believe we get that number. Also, Liverpool, you mentioned their last game. Well, we just happened to catch that right here on the Early Edge as well. Just a sidelight. All right, our next game, it's also on Tuesday. Porto taking on AC Milan. Talk to me.
AC Milan have lost both games so far during the Champions League group stage, but I think they've been unlucky. They were 2-1 up against Liverpool before the Reds rallied in the second half. It was also 1-0 up, and it was cruising against Atletico Madrid last game. But then Frank Kessié was sent off, and it ended up losing 2-1. But very, very unlucky. I was very disappointed with Porto in that 5-1 defeat to Liverpool. Thought they looked all over the place. I think AC Milan has been really good in recent weeks. And I think they've got enough attacking quality to exploit those defensive frailties. So I've got minus 110 on AC Milan draw no bet, which is the two-way money line. Looks great to me at those odds. I think they'll get a result in Porto.
You give me those odds on the two-way, I'm taking that all day long. All right, let's switch gears now and look towards Wednesday. And here's the lineup. Once again, you can see each and every one of these games on Paramount Plus. You see the big one there, Man United taking on Atalanta. So many different games on the board. But look at the game that's right below the Man United game. That's the next game that I would like to focus on. Talk to me about this one.
The Atalanta game is going to be a really high-scoring match. Doesn't look great for Man United the way they've been defending lately. So I'm looking at goals for that one. But I'm much more enthused by the Bayern Munich game against Benfica. Interesting statistic is that Bayern Munich to win and over 2.5 goals has paid off in 10 out of 12 Bayern Munich games so far this season in all competitions. Pays off pretty much every time they play. They beat Bayer Leverkusen 5-1 at the weekend, and Bayer Leverkusen are a good team who are in really good form, but no match for Bayern Munich, who are just on fire this season. Benfica, they're a decent team. They beat Barcelona 3-0 in the last Champions League round of fixtures, but they've got a couple of aging defenders in Jan Vertonghen and Nicolas Otamendi. I'm not sure they'll have enough pace to deal with the dynamism of Bayern Munich going forward. Lewandowski, Mane, Gnabry. I think they'll just have too much pace and power for Benfica, and I can see them winning this with over 2.5 goals.
I absolutely can. That's a staggering number. 10 out of 12 times to have that combination come through. That's a trend that I can wrap my head around. All right, let's stay on Wednesday, also 3 p.m. Eastern. This is a team in Chelsea, Martin, that we've really been high on for the entire season. Malmo, not so much. So you're going to give me a play in this game. And for people watching at home, don't be scared of this play. It's just the way that it is. Martin, talk to me.
Yeah, the line has been set at a large handicap for Chelsea to cover, but there are reasons behind that. Malmo lost 3-0 to Juventus in their opening Champions League game, and then they lost 4-0 to Zenit St. Petersburg in their second Champions League game. So Juventus and Zenit have both covered that line. There's nothing to say that Chelsea can't cover it too. They're the European champions. They're top of the Premier League. Been absolutely brilliant so far this season. Another problem for Malmo is that they had their best player, central defender Anel Ahmedhodzic, sent off in the last game against Zenit. So they're going to Stamford Bridge without their best player. They've got a -7 goal difference after 2 games so far. And they just look out of their depth a bit in the Champions League. I can't see them scoring in this game. So it's whether Chelsea can score 3 times. Romelu Lukaku's on a really bad goal drought, so he's going to want to get on the score sheet. If he plays in this game, I can see Chelsea covering that handicap line.
Yeah, let's make that at least a -10 after this particular game. I'll take a -11 or -12 too, but at least -10. Let's take -10. All right, our 5th and final play of this episode. It's also Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Lile, Sevilla. Talk to me.
So Lille was superb last season. It finished ahead of PSG to win Ligue 1, and it was a real joy to watch. However, manager Christophe Galtier left in the summer, and it's all gone downhill for Lille since then. They lost 2-0 to struggling team Clermont Foot at the weekend, and that's a result that left Lille languishing in 11th place in the French league table. Not very good at all. Meanwhile, Sevilla, they're right near the top of La Liga. They're really in the mix. They could go on. They're probably not going to quite win La Liga this season, but they're a top 4 team, and they're very, very good. Missing a couple of exciting players in Joan Jordan and Youssef En-Nesyri. I think they should still have just about enough quality to beat Lille in this game. And the odds on Sevilla winning on the money line just look fantastic. Bit of a punt at +120, but I think they can get the job done.
Well, I tell you what, there are some amazing numbers on really good teams this week, and I'm here for it, and we're all here for it, but we're up against it. So grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here is the recap from my man, Martin W. Green, and it is absolutely glorious. Now, 2 games on Tuesday, Liverpool and AC Milan, draw no bet there, and then 3 more games on Wednesday on our show. Bayern over 2.5 goals and Chelsea -2.5, so they got to win by 3, and then Sevilla +120. All right, it doesn't matter, Champions League, Premier League, or what it is. We want to have it for you as far as soccer is concerned. So we're going to continue to do our absolute best to bring you each and everything that we can. So with that being said, there's only one thing left to do. You've got your marching orders straight from Atlantic City. Let's take all of these Champions League tickets straight to the pay window. There actually is a pay window right downstairs. For my man, Martin Green, the jeweler who puts it all together here at the brand, I, of course, am the coach. We grind every single day, and we grind for you. Tell your friends your favorite show. There's only one. We like to call it The Early Edge. Good luck.